The northern lights, Aurora Borealis, are nature's most dazzling sky show, painting the heavens with ethereal colors that ripple and swirl in the darkness. These lights are more than just a spectacle, they are a living, moving tapestry that has fascinated humans for generations. Usually this breathtaking phenomenon is reserved for the far north, where icy winds blow and the nights stretch on for hours. These shimmering curtains of green, pink, and purple have inspired awe and legends for centuries. Ancient cultures believed the lights were messages from the gods or spirits dancing across the sky, and even today, they remain a symbol of wonder and mystery. Most people travel to the Arctic Circle to witness the spectacle, braving freezing temperatures and long journeys just for a glimpse of the aurora's magic. But in January 2024, something extraordinary happened. Something that would make headlines and spark excitement far beyond the usual aurora-watching circles. For a brief, magical moment, California, better known for its endless sunshine and golden beaches than for polar lights, became a stage for this cosmic ballet. The familiar landscapes were transformed by a rare and unexpected glow. The aurora's rare southern appearance was a reminder that the universe is full of surprises, and that even the most familiar places can be touched by cosmic wonders. It takes a powerful event in space, a surge of solar energy, a geomagnetic storm, to bring the lights this far south, turning the sky into a canvas of color and light. When word spread that the aurora might be visible, excitement swept across the state. Social media buzzed with anticipation, and people gathered in parks, backyards, and open fields, hoping to catch a glimpse of the rare event. For many, it was a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see the northern lights without leaving home. A moment to share with family and friends, right in their own neighborhoods. The event connected Californians to a phenomenon usually seen only in distant icy lands, bridging the gap between the familiar and the extraordinary. It was more than just a pretty night. It was a cosmic gift, a reminder of our place in the universe and the beauty that can appear when we least expect it. The rarity made it unforgettable, etching the memory into the hearts of everyone who witnessed it. For one night, the universe put on a show for California, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary and inviting everyone to look up in wonder. And everyone who looked up became part of that story. A shared moment of awe, connecting people not just to the sky above, but to each other and to the mysteries of the cosmos. What could possibly bring the shimmering aurora all the way down to California, a place where such celestial displays are almost unheard of? The answer lies in a dramatic chain of cosmic events that began millions of miles away, on the surface of our sun. It all started with a colossal solar flare erupting from the sun's surface, an explosion of energy so immense that it unleashed a vast cloud of charged particles, known as a coronal mass ejection, or CME. This wasn't just any solar flare. It was one of the most powerful in recent memory, sending a shockwave of solar material hurtling through space at millions of miles per hour. The CME raced across the void, covering the distance from the sun to Earth in just a matter of days. When it finally arrived, it collided with our planet's magnetic field, setting off a geomagnetic storm of rare intensity. The impact was like a cosmic hammer striking Earth's protective shield. Normally, Earth's magnetic field acts as a barrier, deflecting most of the sun's charged particles. But this storm was so fierce, it rattled that shield, allowing torrents of energy to pour into the upper atmosphere. The result? A spectacular light show, as particles collided with atmospheric gases and set the sky ablaze with color. The stronger the geomagnetic storm, the farther from the poles the aurora can be seen. In rare cases like this, the lights stretch far beyond their usual boundaries, painting the skies over places that almost never see them. In January 2024, the storm's power was so great that it pushed the aurora's southern edge deep into California, turning familiar landscapes into scenes from a dream. For many it was a once-in-a-lifetime sight. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, issued a rare geomagnetic storm watch, alerting skywatchers and scientists alike. News spread quickly, and soon, people across the state were heading outside, cameras in hand, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive lights. This extraordinary event was not a random occurrence. It was part of the sun's natural 11-year solar cycle, a period of rising and falling activity. Right now, the sun is approaching solar maximum, the peak of this cycle, when sunspots, flares, and CMEs become more frequent and more intense. During solar maximum, the sun's surface is alive with eruptions. Solar flares and CMEs erupt with increasing regularity, sending waves of energy out into the solar system. Each one has the potential to interact with Earth in dramatic ways. The January storm was just a taste of what's possible as the sun's activity ramps up. Scientists expect more powerful storms and more opportunities for rare auroras in the months and years ahead. It was, in every sense, a perfect storm, both a meteorological marvel and a cosmic spectacle, reminding us of the sun's incredible influence on our planet. The aurora's rare southern journey was a direct result of this surge in cosmic energy, a vivid reminder that we are all connected to the rhythms of our star. For millions of people, it was a chance to witness the sun's power firsthand, a moment of awe and wonder, shared under glowing skies with friends, family, and strangers alike. As dawn broke and the aurora faded, the memory lingered, a sign that even more spectacular events may be just over the horizon, waiting for their moment to light up the night. The universe, it seems, is just getting started. With each new solar storm, we are reminded of the dynamic, ever-changing nature of our place in the cosmos. When the storm was forecast, Californians scrambled to find the best viewing spots, far from city lights, in the darkest corners of the state. Northern California, the Sierra foothills, and high elevations offered the best chance. The aurora here wasn't the dramatic curtain seen in Alaska, but a subtle, colorful glow on the northern horizon. Even a faint shimmer was a profound experience for those who saw it. Cameras often captured more color than the naked eye, but the thrill was real. For many, it was their first, and maybe only, chance to see the aurora at home. A magical night, etched in memory. How does a solar storm create the aurora? It's all about charged particles from the sun colliding with Earth's atmosphere. Guided by our magnetic field, these particles funnel toward the poles and slam into atoms of oxygen and nitrogen. The collisions excite these atoms, which then release energy as light, creating the aurora's colors. Oxygen high in the atmosphere glows red, lower down, it shines green. Nitrogen adds blue and purple hues. The result, a tapestry of color, woven by billions of atomic collisions. The stronger the storm, the more intense and widespread the lights. In January 2024, the energy was so great, the aurora reached far beyond its usual home. Each flicker in the sky was a sign of the sun's energy meeting our planet's shield, its science and beauty in perfect harmony. Want to see the aurora? You don't need to travel to the Arctic Circle to experience the magic of the northern lights. With a little planning and the right conditions, you can catch a glimpse even from places as far south as California. Start by escaping city lights. Light pollution is your biggest enemy. The glow from urban areas can easily drown out the faint shimmer of the aurora, so the farther you get from the city, the better your chances. Find a dark spot with a clear view north and let your eyes adjust to the darkness. It can take up to 30 minutes for your vision to fully adapt, so be patient and avoid looking at your phone or any bright lights. The best time is between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. under clear skies. Check the weather forecast and aurora alerts before heading out. Clouds can block your view, and auroras are most active around midnight. Patience is key. The aurora can appear suddenly or linger as a faint glow. Dress warmly, bring blankets, and prepare to wait. Sometimes the anticipation is half the fun, and pack a hot drink. A thermos of tea or cocoa can make the chilly wait much more comfortable, and sharing a warm beverage with friends adds to the experience. A camera with manual settings is your best friend for aurora hunting. Set a long exposure to capture more light and reveal colors your eyes might miss. And a tripod can capture colors invisible to the eye. Even if the aurora looks faint, your camera might reveal vibrant reds and greens hidden in the darkness. In California, expect a subtle glow, reds and greens low on the horizon, often just a whisper of color rather than a dramatic display. Not the dramatic ribbons of the Arctic, but still a rare and beautiful sight worth the effort. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you're seeing the aurora or distant city lights, especially when the glow is faint or low on the horizon. Take a photo to be sure. Your camera can pick up colors and patterns that your eyes might miss, confirming whether you've caught the aurora or just a trick of the light. Even a faint sighting is a victory. Celebrate the moment and remember that every glimpse is a rare gift from the cosmos. The real magic is in the hunt and the wonder of witnessing a rare event. Sharing the experience with friends or family makes it even more memorable. Prepare, be patient, and enjoy the adventure. Pack snacks, dress in layers, and bring extra batteries for your camera or phone. The universe rewards those who look up. Each night under the stars is a chance to connect with something bigger than ourselves. Every aurora chase is a story waiting to be told. Whether you see the lights or not, you'll remember the adventure, the laughter, and the sense of wonder. And sometimes, the journey is as memorable as the lights themselves. Happy hunting, and may the night sky surprise you. Aurora chasing is thrilling, but safety comes first. Always tell someone where you're going, especially if you're heading to remote areas. Go with friends, stick to public land, and respect private property. Dress in layers, nights can get cold, even in California. Bring extra blankets, a warm drink, and a flashlight. Park safely off the road and use hazard lights if you stop. Make sure your car is in good shape and has enough gas. Keep an emergency kit with snacks, water, and a first aid kit. If you're tired after a long night, rest before driving home. Stay safe, and let the night be memorable for all the right reasons. How do we know when the aurora might appear? Space weather scientists at NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center monitor the sun 24/7. They track solar flares and CMEs, issuing alerts when a storm is headed our way. The KP index rates storm strength. California needs a KP of 7 or higher for auroras. Apps and websites make it easy for anyone to follow forecasts and get real-time alerts. During the January 2024 event, these tools helped thousands catch the show. Thanks to modern science, you don't have to be an astronomer to chase the lights. The aurora's beauty comes with a price. Geomagnetic storms can disrupt technology. Radio communications, GPS, and even power grids are vulnerable during strong storms. In 1989, a storm knocked out power to millions in Quebec. During the January 2024 event, California's grid held steady, but utilities stayed alert. Space weather isn't just about pretty lights, it's about protecting our modern world. Scientists work to improve forecasts and safeguard critical systems. Studying these storms helps us prepare for future risks. The aurora is a reminder of our deep connection to the sun and its power. The rare aurora in California was a sign of the sun's increasing activity as we approach solar maximum. More solar storms and more auroras in unusual places are likely in the coming years. It's an exciting time for skywatchers everywhere. The sun cycle reminds us that we're part of a larger cosmic story. Understanding space weather helps us appreciate our planet's delicate balance and protection. Stay curious, follow the forecasts, and look up. You might catch the next great show. Whether you see a faint glow or a brilliant display, you're witnessing the universe in motion. The January 2024 event was just one chapter in this ongoing story. The next could be just around the corner.